Welcome to the Electric Wolf. You're seeing me play a little bit with the settings here, trying to get full screen back on. And you're seeing us very hard at work. Why? Because I'm an idiot. We managed to do the last 10 minutes of work here terraforming the outside of the house without recording. So Sobo rightfully has beaten me enough. I have earned my lickings, and I've been banished to eat rotten flesh for the next foreseeable future. Obviously, I owe him quite a bit for being patient during all the issues. So
I know when I beat you enough for it.
Exactly. So when he's happy with beating me, hopefully the rest of us will be happy with what's going on. So let's get caught up in the last 10 minutes. I was just talking to myself and Sobo, so I can bring you all up on the par here. As you can notice, a little bit changes out front from what it was. It's not the beautiful, pockmarked, beaten up area it was, simply because, well, we don't like creepers and they apparently don't like us. And the way that they chose and shown it, rather cruel. They decided that they don't want us in a neighborhood. Does not make them good neighbors at all. So right now what you're seeing is us trying to terraform the area. For that purpose, and for the ultimate purpose, which should always be your first step in pretty much any Minecraft game, food. That's right, we've conquered light, we conquered shelter. Next step is bacon, or chicken, or beef. Exactly. Time to get excited about it. So if you notice, we clear out a bit of the air. We're going to keep going because we have a lot of pastures that we need to make. I should probably chip in at one point instead of just watching him. And we need to do that, because if we're going to go exploring, we're going to need to really bulk up on stuff. And it seems that every time we start, we just keep killing the local animals without really replacing them, which usually ends up in a very bad situation. So
yeah, the good thing is there's a ton of pigs around. Bad news is you need carrots to get them to go anywhere.
Absolutely.
So it's going to be a little bit tricky. Hopefully we can find some other food sources in the immediate area other than the berries.
Well, you know what? This is Hexxit. This is actually Minecraft 1.5.7. So now I'm even rethinking that. Because I'm really wondering if that's going to be the case in this one, or if that didn't just change recently. And now thinking that through, we're probably going to need a little bit of a farm area too, I guess.
Yeah, farming would be probably a good call as well.
Because otherwise we're not going to be able to lure anything.
We can do that inside, but carrots you can't really just manufacture out of thin air. We need to find those. Usually the villages are a good place to start looking, which it appears that there is one fairly close, so maybe we venture out at some point.
That is true. There is one on the map here. I'm even wondering carrots were in this version. Now I'm trying to think through what version they actually came.
No, they're for sure. They've got to be in this version. That's my bet.
We're going to take them on it. Looks like I'll put some stack of rotten flesh on that.
Well, if you go into the inventory, you can search for it, and it shows up. So that's a pretty good sign that they're around.
Golden carrots. What is that bag? A carrot bag?
Huh.
Plants in a 3x3 area. How do you... Oh, shoot. I did not mean to do that. No one sees that? We're gonna play this a legit way and toss in the carrot bags.
Cheat mode. I always do that by mistake.
Yeah, it's hard to do that when you're single player, but I didn't even think he opt me. Looks like our server master opt me, which should probably help out later if we ever get stuck in a position where we completely remove the only version of a resource we actually need. But we're not at that point now. So what you refer to as MLG Pro or Hardcore, and we want to take care of it. Look at that! Look at him.
How's this looking?
Small.
Well, I figure we're going to get a few different ones. We can always expand through.
So the only
a huge pen.
So the only problem I really see in this one is that if we get sheep require grass in order to grow back their wool.
Yep, that is true.
So that can pose an issue if we don't have any grass or dirt.
I can make one that is all grass over here without an issue.
Alright, well, you work on that. I'm going to go make a bucket or see if we have a bucket and get some water for that farm idea. Because without wheat, we're going to be stuck. And I don't have any wheat.
Yeah, there's some seeds and a few wheats up in one of the chests.
Oh, there is
Not
wheat.
Much.
How do we get
Very
wheat?
little. Very little. That's a great question. I don't know. I don't know if it was in one of our encounters with the zombies. Somebody dropped it, or...
As you guys watching will certainly notice at one point, these things will drop random stuff. You can literally walk away from a fight and own so many resources without really knowing what they are or why they would even have it. Alright, so...
Sometimes the zombie will drop a carrot if we...
That's right.
So lucky.
Alright, so... I have
Let's
some...
do our sheep pen up here.
Yeah, let's do a sheep pen. I have the wheat, but we're not ready for that yet. So let's do that. While you're beating that out, I'm going to try to build out a little more soil to the left of the door, and then we can get the bushes back up. Which is
the
most,
bushes.
Yeah, definitely most immediate thing, because they grow on their own, they take over, but more importantly, they provide something at least while we're waiting.
Well, they provide saturated health, I believe, or saturating health, which lasts a little bit longer than...
So what's the difference? Because I don't understand that point. What's the difference between those two?
It takes a lot of berries to fill up your health bar, but the saturated health, or saturating health, I should say, just means that it sticks around longer, so it doesn't deplete from your health bar as quick as some of the other food sources. I'm not sure how it stacks up against other ones specifically, but that's my understanding of it.
So like empty calories versus full calories.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
All right, so if you eat crap, you're gonna starve pretty quickly.
That is probably the truth.
Okay. All right.
We got some cages here.
I thought
we have some sheep. We can either expand this one to make it pigs, or we can do pigs and chickens, or any assortment of the above.
All right, so we want to make sure we give a big area for two things. Sheep are going to need a big area, and I've been trying to work on this thing for you here. And also cows. And the reason why, because cows drop something that no other animal drops that we absolutely need, and that is leather. That's right, people. It may not sound important. It is important, though. Because without it, you pretty much can't do much enchanting. Leather is required for all constructions of books in Minecraft. You need 1 leather to every 3 pieces of paper, and then you need 3 of those books to make a single bookcase. Ooh, you got... I think you got an attacker coming in there, dude.
Huh?
It's like that bird's giving us trouble again.
Are these your carrots you threw down here?
Yes.
Oh, I came exploring to figure out what those were.
Yep, that was me accidentally cheating. That bird is starting to look at us a little funny.
Let him come.
Bring it. Bring it.
Let's do this.
He's not brave enough, and I'm apparently a very terrible shot with the bow. Alright, so let's try to build up this area here.
Got some bush down here, or berry bush.
Got lots of bush there, huh?
Oh yes. Oh yes.
This is what gets us in trouble with these creepers. Alright. The good news is, by terraforming, we're creating a little bit of a shelf here. Which will help us twofold. First of all, it'll return a favor for when, in the earlier video, Sobo decided to lock me out. And second, it'll prevent people from actually trying to come up the cliff. Which, by people, I mean zombies that want to kill us. There's not really a whole lot of variation of that, so that's kind of all zombies.
Damn zombies.
All zombies and all creepers. They are just horrible, horrible neighbors. So the whole point of that is for us to get rid of those. Obviously the easiest way then is to make so they don't spawn. Or they spawn is nowhere close to us. It looks like we're making some serious headway here. with this, it almost starts to look like a little bit of that. I know I'm not going to get this right. What was it, like the Mayan fields, or like what's the culture that has these huge fields in like the mountains?
I have no clue.
Oh, that's
I'm
going to
not
drive
a
me
history
nuts.
buff.
Listen, we had to be up on our history for this. This is important. We have to know it for Minecraft here. We have to teach the next generations.
Hey, so I found some sheep over here.
You did. Where is... You just kind of disappeared. I thought you were the
I
foreman.
know. I was foreman, and then I fell down to get the bush, and then I crossed the river. Now I'm across the river.
Where?
See me?
Oh, there you are.
So I see a lot of sheep over here.
You're slacking a little bit off, Era. Not really a big fan of you slacking off.
Well, I'm sorry that you blew everything up earlier, so...
Yeah, that's true too. That is true too. And this is not... Obviously, we've been recording for a bit, people, but... So let's get a little... What's going on over there?
I was saying payback's a bitch, that's all.
That's true. Those two cans are starting to look a little bit hungry. I'm not really happy with that. Did you build out the basement entrance, by the way?
I did.
All right, I have
a lot of fun stuff over here.
If you're over there, I have the wheat. Let's see if we can bring it over with the wheat. And I guess we'll have to build out a way to get them in through the basement.
Get what in through the basement?
The sheep.
You want them inside?
Well, I don't see any way to get up the cliff.
Oh, that's an interesting point.
So we're going to collect animals.
It's going to be a long and painful process.
Well, I seen some pigs next to us, but not really. Wow. So this is my first time over here. Either the server really spawned some weird stuff, or there's some floating blocks out there.
Oh yeah, it could have been a Enderman too, possibly. Depending on how weird.
Well, where are you exactly? Because I came over to your side here.
Oh yeah? I just was heading back across, actually.
No, we didn't coordinate that well, did we?
No, we did not.
There you are. There you go. Sobo, over here. Yay! Alright, so right over there. See those floating blocks?
No.
You don't? Over here.
Oh. Out in the distance?
Yeah, by the snow-capped mountains over there.
Let me turn up my render distance. How's that sound?
Ooh, don't break anything. You see it?
Not yet.
And I see a rift door over here, too.
Yeah, there's definitely a door there. The dimensional doors.
Alright.
Which is definitely fun to explore.
It is, and that'll be its own episode, because I'm pretty sure we're going to manage to get lost in there. And it's not easy to come back.
No, it is not. I got lost in there on one of my other personal maps, and it was a huge pain in the butt.
No, it's not an easy way to come back. So, let's do a test here. Will bacon respond to wheat? No, it's still... Oh! Ooh!
What was that?
A chocobo! Oh, you are so cute! Come here!
You can train those, I think.
Yeah, there's a whole book on that, but that's... We're trying to do a lot of things at once, it seems.
That is the truth.
Let's focus...
Uh-oh.
What's going on?
Dying.
Of what?
I found clay, man. It's hard to find, so it's worth grabbing it.
Alright. We gotta start focusing, because we're starting to develop a little bit of ADD right here.
Minecraft ADD.
Definitely. There's way too much to do. Way too much freak out.
Alright, so we got the... So you're going to work in crops. We need carrots at some point if we want to get pigs. Sheep are there, but they're going to be hard to get across.
Well...
But we need sheep. So what's our strategy to get the sheep back?
Alright, so you're the head of... you're the foreman of construction. So I'm going to need to leverage your construction skills. And I need you to build out this basement door here with some sort of even slope back up to the house.
Okay.
So if you need stairs to accomplish it, we have tons of cobblestone. So if you can focus on that, I can start building out the inner garden. Because I'm pretty sure that playing in here is not going to be as interesting as it should be. There's a lot of crafting tables in here. Did we just go crafting table crazy at one point?
I'm pretty sure that's your MO. You love doing that.
Listen,
So I'm just gonna blame this one on you.
There you go. That's taking responsibility right there.
When all else fails, blame Electric Wolf.
There you go. There's a lot of ivy coming down in here too.
Yes, it's a pain in the butt. That's the word of the day.
Yeah, what is going on?
Once you're in, does it look like we're going to be able to get them up without too much of an issue?
No, I don't think it's going to be much of an issue. It's going to be a problem keeping their attention for so long.
I have transported animals many a mile.
Yeah, just for some reason, animals seem to have the point at which it's not interesting to them for like 10 minutes.
Yep, that gets annoying.
Like, we like the week, but we're kind of onto your scam now, and I don't really want to blame them for that. All right, so there's additional torches down, so you shouldn't get completely destroyed on that journey, but it's going to be a little bit before you do that because we need to develop the area out. And I hear a zombie. We clearly put this house next to some sort of master cave.
Yeah, it's definitely quite an interesting one. That's good, though.
Exactly.
Explore.
Alright, so we built out the storerooms this last time. I'm going to go through and I can build the farm. The farm's a little more peaceful. I feel like that can go on the first floor because, unlike the animals, that's not going to be generating a whole lot of noise. Let me see the swan dive. Hold on. Alright, go for it.